Kenny, just the emotions heading into this week, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I think, we're making good strides. We picked up where we left off in spring. Guys are competing really hard, which you love to be in that kind of environment. So, I'm excited to head to preseason 1.
What do you feel like is the biggest difference you've seen in this offense now that it's time to get ready for a real game?
I think we're definitely taking more shots down the field. I think, everyone here has seen that. We're more consistent in the red zone. It's been great to see how competitive we've been at 7 shots and winning a lot of the drills and the red zone stuff. So our defense is top notch. So when you're having a little bit of success versus them, I hope we'll fare all right in the season. But we got to take it one we get time.
How much do you guys think playing in that first preseason game? Because there's always the balance between getting ready versus you don't want to get injured in the middle.
Yeah, that's not my call, man. I'm on go. Whatever, I'll be in there for however long they want me to be, and they pull me out, they pull me out. But I'm excited to play.
Kenny, you haven't gone over that plan with you then of what you're going to do?
No, we've got a couple of days left to prep, so I'm really just focused on, we did short yardage and goal line today, and we're still installing some stuff. So focused on that when we get to the game, and we'll see what happens.
Kenny, when it comes to those downfield opportunities, how much more of that is you recognizing those open opportunities downfield versus maybe new stuff that's drawn up?
I'd say a little bit of both. I think it's both. Coach did a great job adding some things, Coach Canada, and we're down up in practice, and I feel like the things that we added are working really well out here, and I'm glad that we have them in the system. We took some things out, so I feel like we ironed out all the things we wanted to do, and we came out here and we're having some success with it. So I just want to continue that, and we'll see what happens.
How much of a difference in the chemistry with your wide receivers this year compared to last?
I think it's a pretty big difference. Having an off season, having a spring and an early summer, all the reps that I'm getting is just with the guys I would be playing with. Where last year I had 0 going into when I started playing. So I feel a lot more comfortable with these guys, and the timing and the rhythm of the passing game is good what we need to do.
There's situations when you kind of pull those guys off the side and have little discussions with them. In those moments between plays, what kind of things are you saying to them?
I want to hear what they saw, and I want them to hear what I saw, and the terminology and how I speak. I want us to be on the same page and stuff like that. So it's a process. I think we're definitely well on our way in that process, but the guys are doing a great job competing and working every day. So it's been awesome.
Anybody stepping out in that battle for receivers for you?
I'm going to be honest. I think there's a lot of guys. A guy that I worked really hard with in the offseason, I think that puts a ton of time in, that plays as hard as I've seen a guy play, is Gunner. Gunner Oshowski, he's reliable. He shows up every day. Whatever position he's asked to do, he knows all of them, and he'll stick his nose in there in the run game. I have a ton of great things to say about Gunner. I think he's a guy that's kind of popped for me, at least when I've seen him out here.
Kenny, how do you define chemistry?
Define it? Them being where I need them to be at the time that I'm ready to be there. I think that's kind of it. When my eyes get to where I want to throw it, as they're coming out of the breaks and that timing and anticipation's there, then I think the chemistry is where we need to be, and I feel like that's where we're headed right now.
How intriguing is it to have Kendrick Green?
KG's he is freak athletic. I did not know he was that athletic. I mean, he tried to get tackled low the other day. He put his hand down and kept running. That's not normal stuff for guys that are that big. So he's an asset that I think we're gonna look forward to using.
Kenny, what things are slowing down so that you're able to win in the red zone and the goal line a lot more, because you've been doing that a lot?
Yeah, I'd just say recognition pre-snap. Understanding my answers and what I have, available to me, being able to signal certain things and change stuff at the line. Just doing a lot more than I did last year. I feel like feel really comfortable with the system, and I'm getting towards that ownership aspect, which I've been pushing for.
Can you have any advice for Connor on how to play football?
You guys saw? Yeah, that was that. We're gonna work on it. We'll work on it. He had a little bit of a shot put. He's got to let that thing fly, but we scored. It's all that matters.
In a practice setting like this, just how much? How much have you set a routine and stick to a routine throughout practice?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big routine guy. As camp goes, though, you have to be careful how much we're throwing. We threw 6 days in a row, so that's a lot on your arm. So it's kind of in between the offensive periods where we're in special teams, where we're on the side, and sometimes it's doing some mental stuff as much as physical stuff and kind of slowing it down just to save some throws in my arm. But I'm a big routine guy. Coach Sully's been great with the quarterbacks and going through our reads and the progressions on certain plays. So I think as a quarterback room, we're pretty comfortable where we're at.
Kenny,
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Kenny.